So today I'm doing something just a little bit different. It's a more technical test of some of my equipment, specifically my lenses. I want to compare them side by side under similar conditions in order to see what type of qualities they have, how they're different, how they're the same, and so that as I go forward and I'm choosing a lens for a project, I have a better understanding of which lens might fit which project. The first lens that I'll be testing today is my Panasonic 12 to 35mm f2.8 zoom lens. On the GH5, which is a micro four thirds sensor, this becomes a 24 to 70 range 35mm equivalent. The next three lenses are prime lenses, and the first two are Rokinon cine lenses, specifically the 24mm and the 35mm. These are both T-stopped at 1.5. And then the last lens is a funky one. It's a lens that was given to me by a fellow filmmaker. It is an 85mm f1.8 prime made by Opteka, and it's got some issues. The focus ring on it is squishy and hard to turn, but I have used this lens for locked off shots, and I'm curious to see what type of qualities this cheap lens has. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so we've tested all the lenses, and I have to say that for the most part, I'm pretty happy with how all of them held up. Obviously, the Rokinon lenses I think are the best in terms of sharpness, and also having that T1.5 creates really pleasing bokeh, and they also have really nice soft flaring to them. They don't necessarily have a lot of unique character, but they're really good standard primes to have. While I'm not in love with the flare that comes out of the 12 to 35mm lens, I think overall I'm pleased with how sharp it is, how little distortion there is on the wide angle, and overall this will be a great lens for run and gun documentary work. I didn't expect the Opteka 85mm lens to hold up very well, and it didn't, although it's great for a locked off shot. I was really surprised by the flare pattern that came out of it. I have to look into a little bit more why we were getting those strange kind of dotted flares. And that's something to keep in mind, that unless I really want that unique look, I need to make sure to not put that lens in a situation where it's going to be flaring. Hopefully this gives you an idea of how maybe you can go out and test your own lenses and get a better idea for their character and qualities. Overall, while I'm looking forward to building on my kit, I'm really happy with the variety that I've got and the ability to have lenses that do different things for different situations.